Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Blind. Back over here at the Adder's Nest, reporting in all the problems that we found with Marcel here. Well, if it isn't our intrepid ambassador, how fare your diplomatic efforts with the Sylph tribes? Their elder's gone missing, you say? Why? If he were to end up in the hands of the Tempered Ones, we'd have a crisis on our hands. You can assure the Sylphs that my sharpest-eyed serpents will be on the lookout night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I would ask you to call upon Paya Moko at Pet Branch Meadows and deliver this message that the Wood Whalers are needed in the search efforts. Okay. Go to Bet Branch Meadows. That we can do. Also, something noteworthy here. There is a new Archer quest and a new something quest over here, back at the Adventures Guild. That's gonna be something we should probably do at some point. I mean, we will. That's kind of the plan. See if we can deal with this situation first. There is never-ending lists of different things we could do. We're gonna go to Bent Branch Meadows, which is very easy. Trying to afford. We got 109,000 gil. We can afford it. We can. Let us see what we're doing here. We're looking for their elder, which is likely going to lead us towards the situation where they're going to get the primal summoned in again. Seems likely. Here is the person we need. Yeah. A message from Commander. Hello, you say? The Sylph Elder has vanished? Worry not, friend. The Wood Whalers have eyes under every leaf, behind every branch. Whether there's anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. Fantastic. Now we gotta go talk to Buscarin himself. Yeah. Buscarin's druthers. Just over this way. Unfortunately, not directly next to that. The same price. We're going to run there. Let's go from quarter mil. Fine. Either way, we need to run a little bit. Because unfortunately, they don't have one of the big Ethernet bits here. Well, that's okay. Self Shroud. Getting all the forces together here. Alerting everyone to the situation. It's a reasonable plan. Worth investigating. Alright. From here we can ride. It's very nice. Get over here. All these dungeons. Presumably we'll get into these dungeons at some point. So far they've been unlocked with the main quest team. See if that continues to be the case. Either way, we'll continue doing the main quest. Maybe just walk over there, see what happens. But it's not on our list of things, so it's unlikely we'd actually be able to do them. Right on here. Hey, Buscarin. Well met, adventurer. Yeah, the finest grog and grub this side of... Eh? Now here, fill your belly, then. Ah, hunger for news, is it? Aye, there's been talk of a sylph lurking hereabouts. I couldn't rightly say if it's the elder you seek. We'll see. Those woodland scamps all look alike. Short of painting one red and another one blue, most folk would struggle to tell two of them apart. If you've the time, mayhap you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know. You might stumble across the Sylph Elder yourself. Could be. Get some money and XP. Would be convenient if we just found him. That'd work nicely. Next. Buscarin can use an adventurer There's a fight brewing in his establishment. Chicken egg. Okay. We're just doing stuff. Nowhere on the Sylph Elder yet. I'm sure it's only a matter of time. In the meantime, how about doing a favor for old Viscarian in return? Right then, let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight, and I need you to cool him off. No need to go cracking any skulls, though. Take this tub of cold water and douse the drunkard. Tends to do the trick. My patrons can swill grog all night and crows loud enough to wake the dead if they wish. But as soon as it turns violent, I gotta put my boot down. Fair. Walk outside. Drunken. We have a drunken Despite and a mead-soaked Midlander. What are you staring at? You wanna keep them eyes in your face? Water-filled tub. Wooden tub entrusted to you at Pescation's Brothers. Now fill to the brim with cool river water. Just a second. Water. Because teens, that's cold. What do you mean, no fighting? This Despite scum was... Yeah, I know the rules. Gets to keep his skin for now. Oh my. Concerning. Nicely done, Arctic. I'll not have my patrons picking fights with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. In case you didn't see, the look who caught the brunt of that outburst was a Duskwhite Elsian. There are people who shun cities to live in the wilds, making them no better than brigands in the eyes of many. To be fair, the Duskwhites can be an unruly lot, but they ain't so bad once you get to know them. And it don't seem right to bar a whole race of people from the Druthers for the misdeeds of a few. There should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay the coin and drink a piece is welcome, don't you think? We get a chicken egg. The egg of a domesticated chicken. Sure. Is this for something? What's our... What a bizarre reward. Oh, sure. The youngest proprietor of Pescation's Druthers has you been an able adventurer. That's me. Appreciate all the good you've done for our patrons. If you aren't disinclined, I have a favor of my own to ask you. There's every possibility that there's other requirements to do other quests in the areas for some of these. We've already done all the quests in the areas, so it all works out. It's another favor. There's a Kiran friend of mine, you see, name of Tetaroon, a good lad. It was right after the calamity that I came across him, fallen in the shroud. He nearly died in all the havoc, so I took him in and nursed him back to health best I could. He worked here at my druthers for a spell after that. Got to talking about striking out on his own, he did. Not long after, cast his lot with a merchant bound for Lenosia. Well, it just so happens, I got to cleaning up around here, came across something of his. This scarlet earring. I know he was fond of the thing, but he must have just forgotten it when he left. So I'd like to see that it gets to him. Can't say for sure where he ended up. Might be a friend of mine, Ken. A Brandon fellow named Pensing. You can find him on Hawker's Alley in Limsa Laminsa. He knows everything of comings and goings of merchants there. Okay. Our dream of finding the Sylph Elder is not going so well so far. Because we're going to Limsa Laminsa instead. Well, is what it is. They're looking for it. They're working on it. We're just doing other things. There's every possibility it ties back in, or to something else entirely. You never know. We're just going. And over in all these other lands, we haven't done all the quests, so we'll see how that goes for us. Like here, level 1 quests. Level 1 quests. Lots to be done here. Fisher, Arcanist, level 70 quest, my goodness. be able to run quick enough once we just get over here. Hawker's Alley. They're on the other side. Probably just go through all these when we start up one of the classes over in this section. It'll make the most sense. It should be around here. There he is. Ainsley. You found your way to Hawker's Alley, friend. You hear what worked at the Druthers? Aye. You speak of Titterroon. Raided to that Haroon bloke, just over there, by some blood or another. Two of them put up in together, and we're making good coin. But old Titterroon up and left Limsa not long ago. Couldn't say as to why or where. You're better off asking Hyokiroon himself. He can be tight-lipped though, I warn you. Best to take this chicken egg with you. The master loves the bloody things. Good to hear about old Lusk though. Sounds as though he ain't changed a bit. Just like him to send adventure along. Too shy to come with his own self. Have his drink with that fool. Alright. These eggs have all worked out. That's great. And over here. How's it going? Customer, be welcome. Not customer? Not come with custom? Kyonkiroon, busy with business. Too busy for blather. Would you like an egg in this trying time? What we're so inclined, the freshness of this egg can be checked by placing in a container of water. Or to lay it outside, it's almost certainly fresh. Should the egg float, however, it may be possessed by a void scent and should be smashed with extreme prejudice. Egg? Chicken egg! Kyonkiroon love chicken egg. Love chicken egg more than love customer. Looking for Titterroon. Titterroon no here, no more. Titterroon leave Limsa. Titterroon go look for Sparklies. Now working at Trading Post. Good Trading Post. Forgot where Trading Post is. Weinberg, no Titterroon. Weinberg, no Trading Post. Weinberg at Ferry Docks. You go to Ferry Docks. Kyonkiroon, forget things. Weinberg, remember things. Back to Weinberg, not Kyonkiroon. Fair enough. Go to the docks. What is... right down this way. Fair enough. It's still not working. Oh, kinda. Go down this way or up this way. There's various docks. Let's drop this. Good jump. Yeah, this will get us there. Various boats and such out here. And to generally just go south here. Gets the job done. Could totally do some fishing at some point. Weinberg. Titterroon. I seen him. That is to say, I saw him. He's headed somewhere up north, where the ferry to Aleport. Might as well head there and see what you can suss out. Skipper here can take you there. When you arrive, I start by asking Helmfoot. He's an old hand, what knows a great deal about a great many things. Okay. Passage to Aleport. There's not for Aleport. Riding with us? 40? Sure. Some of these quests seem to assume we're going to actually be taking the actual boat and not just teleporting somewhere. Having someone you need to talk to on either side. Mostly works out. Mostly works out. Here we are. And here he is. And now we are in the airport. Western. Wanasia. Got Levs and all these places too. A whole bunch of stuff to do. Titterroon, I saw him. That's to say, I seen him. Took himself north through Skull Valley into Oakwood, looking for a place run by his fellow Kakiran. I reckon he meant the one right on the shore of Bronze Lake, Titterroon's trading post. Follow the road and you're sure to find it. Perfect. He has an actual quest too. Don't worry about that later. Let's go. Make sure we don't walk. There we go. Right up this way. Neron's trading post. Nope, that is an upper Lanasia. So we're gonna be here though. Go from here. North on the road. Over there. That'll work. Skull Valley! Woo! My goodness. Alright, dungeon. More dungeons. More places. That's the dungeon we're going for too. I guess hovering over the dungeon doesn't say which dungeon it is. We went past the Hall of the Novice to Stantia. So you can see it on this map if we zoom in slightly. Okay. Into the upper Lanasia. Good low time on that. Very good. Must be a smaller area here. Notice it's kind of connected to this side too. Might not be loaded in though. Got boats going over there. And here we are. Right where we need to be. And there's a fate happening right outside. How are you dealing with that right now? Customer, be welcome. Not customer? Not going with customer? Need something for Tetrimune? Yep. Got your earring. A weathered brass earring fitted with a polished scarlet stone. A favorite of the forgetful Kieran Tetrimune. Nope. Tetrimune forgot this. Forgot it, brothers. Parents swore would never forget earring, but never forget. Tetrimune thank. Good Buscarin, doing good. Good Buscarin, good to Tetrimune. Tetrimune, miss good Buscarin. Alright, some choices here. Level 23 or so stuff. Let's take a magic hat, I guess. This is almost done. That's great. Alright. Microbrewing. Fate complete. Tetrimune has places for you to go and thingies for you to get. Good Buscarin help, Tetrimune. Tetrimune dead without good Buscarin. Must give thankies. Many, many thankies. Tetrimune make here firewater for Buscarin. Buscarin love firewater. You help Tetrimune make firewater? Need thingies to make. Need many, many thingies. Need coral pup whiskers. Need 3 good coral pup whiskers. Right? I assure you, this is essential to the plot here. Where's out here helping? Good stuff. Got some deeper water there. Found another fate. So you can go up this way. These work, apparently. Off the checkpoint. Level 24. Damage of time. Or it's for hunting order. That's fine too. 3 of these. Those are very specific ones. Specifically pikemen. Got some footmen here. There's another pikeman over this way. So these are very specific with what they want. Let's ride. Footman. This is the edge of the zone. Could be more down below. If we finish this, we get extra speed here too, which is nice. It's a bit of a fall. We need to clear them out someone respawn. Since we're here. Pew-pew. On the time of respawn stuff. Should have not ran them back too far. He did. What's the stuff happening down below there? Where's Pikmin? Or Pikmin, I guess. Close enough. There you go. That is that complete. Here we got. What are these two? Interesting. Reward is XP mostly. Adder 6. Where is the twin adder hunting log? Okay, that's something different. So it doesn't give XP. This is all over the place for these for seals rewards. Okay. Well, that's interesting. That's more places to look for, more things. Wild. Well, this wasn't an archer one. It makes sense because it would not be that level. It would have to be 30 plus for that to make sense. Okay, cool. Another different log we can work on. There are no shortage of things to do. Clearly. That's great. Going up there is not the right way. There's a path. Down below, and over this way. There we go. Don't have quite as much experience exploring these other spots. Doing a lot out in the Shroud. This is the path that goes into the farm. Here are these guys. Looking pretty wild. Map. Map. Well, since it's a significantly higher level, we can kind of just hang out. They're 23 and we're 34. In instances when there's no situations of level scaling, not a huge concern. There you go. Some paralysis kind of stuff going on. Not ideal. Alright. Let's go back. Oh, he's attacking. That doesn't matter. Too quick for him. Gotta go. Oh. Go through the not so deep part of the water here. Only a little bit deeper there. Okay. Tetrarune, make firewire for Muscarin. You bring things Tetrarune need? Yep. Coral puppet whiskers. Takes almost a full year for the coral to grow its first whiskers. Took less than a minute to remove it. You brought all thingies. Time to make firewater now. Make good firewater for good Muscarin. Time to start making firewater now. Good firewater take time, more good. You come back later. We receive a weapon coffer. A heavy chest containing a weapon of high level 21 through 23. Weapon type determined by current job or class at time of opening. And we open in instance areas such as dungeons, PvP areas, or raids. Fascinating. I mean, technically we could hold on to this to get a weapon at level 21 to 23. But at that stage, we'd still be doing all of the class quests anyway, so. Just open it. It is Elm Velocity Bow. Yay. Anyways. It appears to have finished his gift for Mascarin. While we looked at that bow. To make firewater. Good firewater. Take to Mascarin. Good firewater for good Mascarin. Mascarin. No drink now. Tell put away 1 year. 1 year make best flavor. Turn hopes Mascarin happy. Turn gives Mascarin thankies. Many thankies you tell Mascarin. Turn make big shop someday. Biggest shop in yours, yeah. Make many sparklies. All thanks to good Mascarin. Alright. And back we go. Some expensive teleports out here. Going between different kingdoms and such. We're also getting paid though, so it all works out. Do need to run back to Mascarin then. Let's see if getting on the Chocobo works more effectively than trying to activate the abilities to go faster. As things try to spawn in. It's fine. There's also just less stuff all together. Dungeon though. Anyways. Big fall back. Sometimes it's good that you can't wander into holes. Could be dangerous. Okay. So maybe while we were out and about getting all that done, Mascarin has got some new intel for us. That'd be good. Charge straight through the garden here. Okay. Ah, you've returned. Thank you for seeing Petrus belongs to him. What's this? For me? You're here? Firewater. Foul brew is made by tossing various items found in the wild, both live and dead, into a barrel of water, letting the concoction ferment for a set night under the warm sun. Here firewater. So remembers my fondness for the drink, does he? Why that old? Bloody hells. He's got onions back here. He says to shell it for a year, does he? That sounds about right. Hate to have to wait, but I reckon it'll be worth it. Stuff has aroma and body unlike any other drink I know. It's going to be a long year. We'll see you come back then, friend. We'll see if we can't make it through this battle together. There we get gloves. We'll take the Tinky gloves. Why not? Back to what we're doing. Mascarin and his brothers. He'd have an adventurer with whom to share talk of sylphs. There was word while you were away. Sylphs were seen in the wood, but now near no land of their own. Now this place near to here, because we've never known a sylph to come. Someone must have given them cause to venture this far. More than like the missing sylph's elder among them. Here, I've marked the tract where they were sighted on your map. See if there's anything to be seen. Okay. It's all over this area. Up towards the dungeon there? Is it up towards the dungeon? Destinations. Check it out. Up on a rock. You see a destination from here? Yes, we can. Waiting. Looking at it. Investigated. Now what happened? Past the overgrown offerings here. Wait around. See if there's anything to see. Hostile presence. They're somehow security. Or Empire shenanigans. Well, that's not ideal. Not a combination you want. Missing And these. Keep an eye out here. Destination rock. Could be anything. Can try to run over that way. Sure. Further this way. Bit of a storm here, too. That's okay. Let's see here. We got wind sprites. That's a flying thing. Not the flying thing we're looking for, then. That's alright. Another fate. Jump up this way. I want to go around this rock. There we go. Waiting. Hostile presence. Both of them hitting me. That's just some thunder. There you get yours. Being wildly overleveled does have its advantages. Okay. Well, didn't find any sylphs, but we did find other things of note, so. Noteworthy. I'm gonna replace these with high potions. In the situation where we're actually taking damage from things that require a potion, probably want to at least have those available. 340. Sounds like getting to the end of where a high potion is effective. It only heals up to 340. Anyways. So, was there ought to be found in the wood? When you come to Garleans in this part of the 12's wood? Yeah, that's not good. First sylphs and now Garleans, not in the same place? Can't be mere coincidence. Might the Garleans be following the sylphs? Tracking them or giving chase, mayhap? But no, not this far into the forest. The Whalers' spies are everywhere. Imperials could never have stolen past them all. How in the bloody hells could they? Unless someone guided them through, someone who knew where the spires stand, and when the Whalers watch. A Gridanian traitor. Oh boy. We'll take some magical pants, I guess. This is war, all classes. Specific ones. It's more of a leather kind of deal, I think. Doesn't make a huge difference. We can also take the money. 500 gil. Just having a variety of options. We definitely don't need these in particular. I'll grab at least a few things. Sierra has more work for William Venture. Glad you've come, friend. Something I want to talk to you about. You know, I said I thought we might have a traitor in our midst? Someone, as was aid in the Garleans? I think I may have identified our suspect. There's a regular of mine who used to dine on thin soup and sip his pint on account of not being able to afford another. Of late, he's taken to ordering my best wines and finest cuts of meat I can lay my hands on. Were you a merchant, I'd probably think nothing of it. This lad's a wood whaler. And wood whalers don't earn that kind of coin. By chance, I was musing on where the money was coming from. First told me about the Garleans in the forest. Couldn't help putting two and two together. Suffice to say, if a whaler's working for the Empire, none of us are safe. The lad I'm talking about goes by the name Laurentius. Last I heard, he's in the South Shroud. Find him, Arctic. And if he is up to no good, put an end to it, and him if it comes to that. Can do. Okay. Now what you want. Now what you want. There's a new quest here. enemy mine. New things that pop up. It's gonna be more difficult to see if new things are popping up in other areas because we won't have all the other quests completed already. Ophelia is worried about Mascarin in light of recent events. Possibly should be. Situation's getting out of hand here. Your word of Carlings of the Woods got old Mascarin beside himself with worry. So I came up with a bit of an idea, I did. Might be you heard. There's a place near to here where poachers and all other manner of scum gather. They're a friend of Gridania, to be sure. They're even less love for Grelmald. So I got to thinking. I want to ask him to keep an eye on any Garlings in the wood. Enemy my enemy and all that. Yeah. See with a Cool Claw Poacher, see with a Flyer for the Red Belly Wasps. How would we speak to them? It's up on this branch here. Wow. Hey there. How's it going? Mascarin is worried by Garleans in the woods, is he? The situation must be dire. Very well. See to it, any Imperials are watched with a close eye. By the by, you are the Hungarian make a name for himself of late, are you not? It's good to finally put a face to the name. There you go. Apparently there's somebody right here. Further down. Red Belly Wasps. Those are Lorenzus. I'll talk to him. Can't see I'm on patrol? Be gone. Business with the whalers. Take it to the barracks. So we them again. Right, this is following this one. Oh, we should. Let me mind spec this one. We can do both. Feels like completing the newly available quests before continuing on. Makes the most narrative sense. Whether or not they're actually required is another question. Here's another guy. Belly Flyer. Garleans in the wood? Mascara would not lie of such things. Nor, I think, would you. Worry not, the wasps are watching. Tell me, are you the archer rumors speak of? I suspected as much. The wasps are looking forward to the day they cross paths with you, myself included. Until then, friend. I'm wildly overleveled, so I don't know if you really want to be crossing paths with me. Well, that's your prerogative, I suppose. We'll do what we can. Get back over here. Yeah, keeping an eye out. Garleans is not ideal. What kind of... What's that happening here? Fate and all that. That was the hospitality of our enemies. But a sour taste in your mouth, did it? Pity that. No respect for law, land or law, not without their uses. Now they know who you are, and you ain't scared of them. Your name's getting known of late, for better or worse. A lot of folk taking an interest in you. Thought it best if you went looking for them before they came looking for you. Some gloves, other gloves. And last pal of war, drag. Definitely makes it work with having less letters. Definitely not archer then. You can't tell. Let's see which classes can all use the different styles of things. Let's make some gloves. Why not? 900 XP. And that's what we need to do for that. But whether being introduced to them is going to come up soon here. Another question. We're getting more information here. Where's he at this time? There it is. Yeah, we're running off. Not long now. I think patrol routes and rations would fetch such a price. No more than I deserve, though. 'Tis little wonder the Empire has risen to such heights. Only the whalers paid men their worth. Hey, you, what did you... How long have you... Help! Please come quick, my friends. It's I. Yes, I'm under attack. Third cohort. Nice. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot more than that. How did you... You just... I know nothing. I was on patrol. You just appeared. I thought you were working for the Garleans. He's off again. Yeah, I'm not gonna stop chasing you. With him again. Indeed. We got fate stuff happening through here. There's the red belly. They're just attacking. Going for it. Shinto. You're not the same man. But simple minstrel. Serve the Count's quiver. They deserve. Not much by sense and verse. One time says that the 12's wood. The other in north fates is simple. They'll bide here for time until certain matters are laid to rest. He's just right up here. He's on the other side of this log. Level sync. 27. That's fine. Let's deal with this, shall we? How long do you mean to keep this up? What does you imagine I've done? Enough, I say. I know what you did. It's over then. I sold maps and rations to the Empire. It was I meant no harm, I only wanted the coin. Whalers are good, strong, is proud to join their ranks. I am proud. But they do not provide. They preach justice, honor, duty. In the end, it's those with the money who do as they will, who live as they will. So I sought an opportunity to change my fortunes, and took it. All I've done for money. Endanger myself, my home, everything and everyone I love. All my actions have put your life in danger too. Yeah. I don't think he's caring about that too much. He's fine with it. Though you do not yet realize how much. Bloody idiot. You imagine that you had me cornered. It is not I who was cornered. Garleans, I brought the Roggenan bastard. 3 on 1, huh? Shame. Should have brought more. Bring me a question, if you will. Are all adventurers so deluded as to believe they can challenge the power of Garlemald? Yeah. You would need a veritable mountain of gil to fund such an endeavor. Such is the cost of fighting great power. Or of making it. Or of remaking it, as we will Gridania. So, that's the way of it. Swap your hardpunk at the barracks for a feather-bedded Alamod, did ye? Red belly gutter. Hey, did you come? You there, Morgan. You stand here at old wishes, no? Then you don't stand alone. This has come full circle here. Yeah. Other people here to help. Alright. So what we're gonna do about this is AoE attacks. Guys, betray your words, coward. Full well the whalers fear the lost sting. And now, hello man itself. Let's get some damn short times on this guy. There's someone behind me. This is more people coming. That's inconvenient. It's what happens to those who oppose the Empire. More of these guys. Here we attack. Just carry on. The magnifier over there. Yeah, look at that. How? Why? You still have no allegiances. They are allied to the forest, you guys say. This is to be my end. Indeed. So-called Hunter. Give us some AoE attacks here. Magnifier. Fun Destroyer. Back on. Legless. Actually, not legless. What was this? 30. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and roll ass with me. How is it still poisoned? Heart stopper attack. There it is. Down. There's some heavy. How? How does it come to this? My goodness. Impossible. How do you best the Empire's finest? With bandits and poachers at your side. They are your sworn enemies. Why do they fight with you and not against you? Ah, but I know the answer only too well. Buscaron. This is his doing. His words are want to inspire men to act. Better men than I. How's what have I become? What have I done? I'm sorry. No more will I pursue this folly. No more lies, no more bribes. I'll go to the Order of the Twin Adder and confess my crimes. There's something I would like you to tell Buscaron. Tell him Lucius the Fool says thank you. As though a veil has been lifted from before my eyes. We just let him go. Sure. Well, there you go. And return. Simple as that. It's nice when we get additional help. What if it would be possible to get into that fight alone and not have the other poachers guys show up? Maybe wood whalers would come instead. Maybe it would just be easier fight. Either way. Probably would not be alone for it. Or maybe it would be. I don't know. Once he confessed to his crimes, just had word from the Twin Adder. Seems he marched straight into the nest and gave himself up. Lad's had quite a life, you know. So he was killed by a brigand when he was only small. As a young man, he joined the whalers, hoping to spare his fellow Gridanians the misery he'd known growing up. Trouble is, protecting Gridania is too big a job for one man. He came to believe that he couldn't make a difference. It was hopeless. There are few things more dangerous than desperation. And a man lost in the dark is easily drawn to the glimmer of coin. Reckon he thought that if he could change the lot of his fellow man, he as well change his own. Thing is, he was making a difference, just not on his own. Somehow, he had failed to grasp one simple truth. That those things we cannot do alone, we must do together. Eh? Yes, you thank me, did he? And there's good in him yet. Let's hope them at the Adders necessarily will see it. What he's done ain't easy to forgive. I'd like to think he'd be afforded a chance to make amends. But let us leave fates to the 12. I have other news for you, Arctic. The Sylph Elder has been found. There we go. Where are they at? So there's reliable information regarding the whereabouts of the Sylph Elder. Let's hear it. Hey guys. It's taken us a fair old while. We've finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing green friend. His name is Frixio. He's the eldest amongst the Sylphs of Little Solus. Long as he represented his kind in dialogue with the Gridanians. Yes, it's like a bridge between us and them. A small leafy green bridge that we can't find at the moment. And bridges are no use if you don't know where they are. That's why it's so important that we find him. There's an abandoned dungeon called the Thousand Maws of Totorak here in the South Shroud. It was by the entrance to the place that Frixio was seen, and not long ago, neither. If you hurry, I reckon you'll find him. Walking ones, please help this one. This one needs help. Needs help to help Elder One. Poor Fixio. Poor Fixio. Aye. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold your chocobos. Take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong, nice and slow. Elder One went into Totorak, but has not returned. This one is worried, so very worried. And you're right to be. The place fair crawls with nasties waiting to make a meal of anyone daft enough to wander in. What the seven hells was he thinking, entering that bloody death trap? Elder One had no choice. Imperial ones were chasing Elder One. Please, walking ones must help Elder One. Help Elder One, now! Ah, the fates conspire against us. Forgive my pragmatism, but Frixio is our best hope of reaching an accord with the Sylphs. Were to lose him, all our efforts thus far will have been for naught. I will tend to her wounds. Ida, make haste to the Adder's Nest and request assistance. Understood. And meanwhile, we're gonna go do the dungeon. Arctic, go to 1,000 Maws of Totorak, see that Frixio comes to no harm. Peace between man and Sylph rests upon your success. Alright. Quest accept. I can just mount up in buildings very great. Appreciate it. The 1,000 Maws of Totorak. Sounds concerning. Sounds concerning. There it is. Dungeon. There's the smith. And okay. Assuming it's gonna be an actual dungeon and not just one boss fight. Either way, we still don't have the time for it. We've found information. Not, well, we're going more towards the Empire problems than the Primal problems. Could be both at the same time. Perhaps we will find out in this dungeon. Next time. Goodbye.